Maganda pong umaga again sa mga nandyan sa inyo sa Pilipinas. Good morning sa Philippines and good evening dito sa States, America. Thank you so much. I can see the names of the people that are attending regularly. Salamat po. This is really how you learn how to launch your business. Attend all the trainings. And that's something na maski si Kai, paulit-ulit when I was new. And of course, yung aking upline, Beth Busa and her team. You have to really attend the training. Every time you attend the training, meron kayong natututunang bago. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start.
Okay, good evening everyone. Good morning pala sa Philippines. This is our commitment to the Eagle team, no? Every week we'll have a training for all of you. Since everyone can do trainings via Zoom, so do this weekly. Everything will be repeated because that's the key, no? Paulit-ulit lang because until we get used to hearing it and then we put it into action. Yun lang naman talaga. So even if you hear something that's that you know already, it's still good to hear it over and over. Eventually, you can transfer the belief to your teams. So everyone who are here regularly, that means you are committed to build your business. Kasi talagang gusto nyong matuto and to transfer your belief to your teams and to really build your dream. So, isi-share lang namin kung ano yung nalaman na rin namin before, and then we can entertain the questions later. Okay, G.
Okay, so what do most people wish for in life, no? Bakit tayo nagjo-join ng network marketing? Why are we joining LifeVantage? No boss, okay? You don't have a boss because you're the boss. You own your own business. So no alarm clock. You can wake up whenever you want to wake up. Wala kayong employees, okay? Wala kayong iisipin na nakasusweldo, bibigyan nyo ng benefits, bibigyan nyo ng time off, okay? No discriminations because it's on your own. You're on your own, right? No educational requirements. You don't have to have a master's degree, a bachelor's degree even, or a PhD to do this. There's a lot of distributors that are high school grad, and some of them never even graduated high school who are extremely successful. Unlimited income potential, right? Personal growth, residual income. This is economy proof. You have tax benefits. Kasi kung ano yung ginagamit nyo, na ini-invest nyo dito sa business are tax deductible. You have time freedom, okay? Like I said, you have your own schedule and you can have fun. And you can have fun with the people that you really want to work with or you want to be with because you can choose them, right?
Right, G.
Yes.
Exactly right. So, what can you expect today? We're going to tackle 4 training modules. We'll hope to keep it short and not too overwhelming. So we are going to discuss 4 pillars of success, which are the proven plan, event cycle, core habits, personal and leadership development. So ito po yung 4 pillars natin, okay? So we have blueprint, the event cycle, core habits, and personal growth and development. So we don't reinvent the wheel, okay? We're just sharing with you what we learned. We don't want to replace whatever's working, right, G?
Yes.
Kung ano man yung nag-work, we don't want to replace it. We will put it into different tiny pieces so we can tackle each one in detail and see how we can apply it into our LifeVantage business, right?
Yes, absolutely.
First is the blueprint. The system is paved for us. Let's just follow the system and master the skills. Okay, we own our own business. We have no boss. We have no deadline, but we have the choice to build our business and how soon we want to reach our ultimate goal. So ano ba talaga yung pinag-uusapan natin? What do you want out of it, right? So let's tackle this blueprint, G.
Yes. So on blueprint, okay, number 1, getting started. So you have to have a checklist, no? Number 2, your database. Number 3, invite. Most importantly, invite. And then number 4, tell your story. Why are you in LifeVantage? Why are you doing this? Number 5, follow up. Follow up those people you invited, those people that are your prospects, right? Number 6, resolve concerns and close it. If you close it, then you got your distributor, you got your customer. So getting started, we embrace the journey. You do not have to understand it all when you begin. You're building it now. You don't have to understand everything right away. There's so much to learn. But if you wait until you want to understand all of it, then you may never get started, right? Build a professional mindset. Very important. This is a multi-million-dollar business, so we have to act like it. And this is a 2 to 5 year plan. So commit to that 2 to 5 year plan.
Okay, so when you get started, of course, since you're all here, you have already enrolled, right? You have enrolled with either the platinum pack, gold pack, or the silver pack. But then you have to establish why did you choose LifeVantage? What do you want to accomplish and when do you want to accomplish it? So you have to first create your story. We've been telling you this every week, no? Create your 4 parts of the story, and I'll show you later what those four parts are. And you have to set your proper expectation, no? You have to be a product of the product. So when you have a new distributor, you have to tell them that we have, in the Philippines, you have to have a 100 PV monthly subscription, and it has to start from you, right? You have to have your own 100 PV, and you have to tell that to your new distributors also. And then you have to have a plan. You have to have a daily method of operation. We were taught that you have to have at least 15 presentations a month. But the more business presentations that you do in a month, the more success you're going to have in this business. Most especially, every day you have to have a plan. How many people are you going to talk to? So you have to engage your team, no? When you have new distributors, you have to have a regular meeting. That's what we do here in our team. We always engage each other, no? Every week para maging successful tayong lahat. And then you have to attend events. For the Philippines, wala pa tayong event, but then there's always trainings like this every week. And then we'll have the global convention next year. And as Gigi mentioned, we have to have a commitment. This is not a quick reach scheme, no? We have to commit ourselves into doing this at least 2 to 5 years before we can really see success in our business. So decide now, what do you want from LifeVantage? Kasi if you want to do this, what's in it for you, right? Do you want to treat this as a hobby or is this your business? If this is your business, ano ba yung hinahanap mo sa buhay mo? That's not na hindi nyo nakukuha ngayon. That's why we're doing this, because there's a need, right? May gusto kang palitan sa current mo nangyayari ngayon. So for me, I'm okay with my job, but then recently I just talked to a seasoned network marketer, no? Sabi niya, people really don't see that the most important thing that you will gain from this business is not just money or health, it's time freedom. And that's what I want to get So you have to think, what do you really want from LifeVantage, right?
Okay. So what? What are you willing to sacrifice to get what you want? What are you not willing to sacrifice? So when we're owning our own business, for example, me, I have a full-time job. I have a very demanding job. What am I willing to sacrifice so that I can also be a distributor and do LifeVantage on a part-time basis? But what is also something that I am not willing to sacrifice? And this could be anything. It could be related to your family, your personal life. It could be religion. It could be anything. So these are the things that you have to think about. Isipin natin when we're going to start our business.
Right.
So getting started. Welcome your new partner and meet the team. So katulad ko nung nag-umpisa ako, ang naging first partner ko, yung upline ko, which is Beth, right? Ang advantage ko sa kanya, kilala ko siya since we were kids. All right? So, nung nakilala ko siya, she will give me tips. Ganito, G, no? Mag-i-invite ako. What do? We have to start with three-way call. Zoom meeting. And it's probably face-to-face, which is before COVID, ito talaga ang magaling. Face-to-face, imbita tayo sa bahay. Halika, punta ka dito. I want you to meet somebody. Are you interested in... I got into something really, really very interesting, and I'm so excited about it, and I want to share it to you. Facebook. Actually, yung mga bata, ang pinaka-popular ngayon is Instagram, right? So these are means of or ways to expand or promote your business. Then, introduce them to 3 or more upline elites. Kunwari, meron akong prospect, si Rhona, kilala ko. Rhona, I want to introduce you. For example, I want to say, listen, I got involved in something that I'm very excited about. It's really, really important to me. I care about you, and I think you will benefit from this. So pag in-introduce ko siya, no, meron akong pakikilala sa iyo, you build up those people. Si Beth ang upline ko. So i-build up ko si Beth, no? Yun ang kailangan. We edify them, right? You can schedule your first 2 home meetings. This is really the ideal. I know that COVID has stopped us from doing this, pero this is one of the things na talagang effective noon kasi makakaimbita kayo ng mga friends, family members. Okay? You invite your upline. One good thing about LifeVantage, we have elites that are willing to travel. They can also go to your place. They can travel to your state and be there, you know, to help you basically launch your business. When you're launching your business, you invite as many people as you can, right? Start OJT by making the first 5 to 10 calls with your enrollers. Talagang trabaho, isip. Sino kaya ang interesado? Isip ka ng isip. Who can benefit from this? Get them started on the LiveManage Digital App is another way. I know that may mga technically challenged na tao, no? Medyo mahirap ito. But we also have training for this. Meron tayong app sa phone. And when you get really good at this app, pwede kayong mag-invite ng mga prospect nyo na nandoon sa address book nyo. You can actually even edit. Kasi merong automatic na greetings pagka ginamit nyo yung app. So, instead na gamitin nyo yun, let's say this doesn't sound right, lalo na pag kilala nyo, pwede nyo i-edit yun. So, take advantage of that also.
Right. So you just download it, and we have trainings for using the app available sa Kai Hayes Lifestyle videos. You can add your prospects, you can share in social media, You have a lot of trainings there. If you really invest your time into the trainings, you can just go to the app, and lahat ng success mastery in the past were recorded there. So, okay, let's just launch it, no? So the keys to a great start. When you have a new enroller, when you have a new distributor, you have to set the proper expectation. Within 24 to 48 hours, they really have to launch their business. Kasi doon yung pinaka-excited when they just bought their pack. That's the most excited that they could be. Kasi yan na, nandiyan na. I'm excited. I am a part of LifeVantage. So establish that 24 to 48 hours, mag-launch na agad ng business. As Gigi mentioned, maglista na kayo ng mga tatawagan within 24 to 48 hours so that habang excited pa, you can call your prospects, right? And of course, you want to ask them, do you want to treat this as a business or a hobby? So that alam mo, di ba, how to deal with your new distributor. Hindi mo siya ipupush na ipupush if the purpose of that distributor is to just have a side hobby. Na hindi talaga siya serious about the business, right? And then you have to commit to the process. You have to be passionate and coachable. If you're a new distributor, you have to have an excellent work ethics. And remember, as I said, this is a 2 to 5 year commitment. Hindi to basta nabibuild ng overnight, okay? So what are the first things that you have to do, G?
Yes, you have to have your database list. Create a list. Again, one of the things na ine-emphasize when I was new, and I am still new to the business, you know, I'm not even 2 years here. Very important. So iisipin nyo kagad, friends, neighbors, families, but you have to make it about them, not about you. Kasi one of the things na na-experience ko, and I saw this for new distributors, excited ako. Excited ako lalo na nung nararamdaman ko yung effect sa akin, the positive effect of the products to me. Excited kaagad akong i-share siya, no? But if you are so excited, the tendency is you talk about yourself. So when you make your database list, isipin mo, friends, what does she need? Where is she at in her life right now, right? Neighbors, families, co-workers, anybody in the community, yung sino lang yung you bump into somebody you bump into church, kung nagwo-workout kayo, somebody that you may be saying hi every Thursday if you're there, Facebook friends, link circles, mga cellphone contacts, tignan nyo yung mga hindi nyo na natatawagan ng matagal, referrals, meron kayong kaibigan, hey G, meron akong pakikilala sa'yo, I think magiging interesado ito sa product. Something to that effect, right? Tsaka cold market, which is really hard. The cold market, like we discussed last week, ito ang pinakamahirap. It's networking, parties, groceries. Talagang kailangan you are willing to, can't be shy. You just take your chances. Okay?
So
Again,
you begin
go
with,
ahead.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and continue.
Yeah. So you begin with 50 to 100 lists, and you're going to say, oh my God, how am I going to come up with 50 to 100 lists? Believe it or not, once you start scrolling, I was scrolling on my messenger, I was scrolling on my contact list, you will come up with these numbers. Okay? Parang hindi pero totoo. As you keep scrolling, ay oo nga pala, you will remember those people. Keep a ledger to track it. Bumili kayo ng notebook. Doesn't have to be an expensive notebook. Tapos magsulat na kayo. Continue to grow your list. Every time you think of somebody, sulat kayo. Ay, ito nga pala. Ay, ito. Naku, tagal na namin hindi nag-usap. Every single person in your list needs to fill in a void in their lives. Meron magkukulang. Merong, alam mo, Jean, alam mo, yung ever since na, nagkita tayo last time, yung arthritis ko parang lalong lumalala. Nahihirapan na ako ngayong mag-handle ng glass, makirot, those type of things, right? Find out about their pain so you get a chance to offer solutions. Establishing the right conversation. Show genuine care and compassion. Again, it's about them. It's not about you. Break the barrier. It's all about them again, not us. Every mammal breathing is our prospect. Both our products and business models are unique. And this is really the most important thing. Maraming network marketing, pare-pareho, patong-patong. Makikita nyo, makeup, lipstick, you know? Our product is very, very unique. And that is the advantage. Yes. Go ahead, Rhona.
Okay, so we have a one-on-one on-the-job training. So first 90 days is critical. So kailangan you set up your business, your new business partner for success. So sa umpisa, ikaw lang ang nagpe-present, no? You're the advisor. So 100% ikaw lang nagpe-present for the new distributor. And then later on, iti-train mo siya. So hati kayo sa presentation, 50-50. She can tackle the product, you can tackle the product, she can tackle the business, and so on. So tuturuan mo siya hanggang maging comfortable na siya. And then later on, magiging yung new distributor na. Okay? So you have to do this so that you can duplicate yourself. You cannot just do everything na ikaw na lang nang ikaw yung magpe-present kasi hindi kayo dadami, right? The more people presenting, the better it is. So you will grow your team. Of course, kanya-kanyang learning curve yan, no? But then you really have to hold the hand of the new distributor para maging leader mo rin siya in the future. And then, how can you tell if that new distributor is the right person, right? It's not the end of the game pag na-sign up niyo na sila. Of course, you have to check kung sino ba talaga ang willing and will be your business partner for life, right? So, they usually call you and ask you, ano bang kailangan ko dito? Paano ko ba ito tatawagan? Paano ko ba ito ipaprospect, right? They are on the conference calls. Whenever you have trainings like this, they're on it. Ibig sabihin, gusto nila talaga matuto. And they have guests on your business presentation. Nalalaman ko yan. Every time we have a business presentation, alam ko kung sino yung mga nagdadala ng guests. So alam ko na sila ay seryoso talaga in building this business with me, no? They attend all the events and they have guests at events. In the future, in the Philippines, we will have an in-person event and you'll know if your distributors are serious if they have the guests. Kasi kung sila lang, hindi sila nag-grow, right? And they are prospecting. Kasi naghahanap talaga sila ng mga taong gustong matulungan. And they are coachable. If they're willing to follow you and listen to what you're saying, that means they believe that you are a good mentor. So, susundan ka nila, di ba? And they follow the company system. They don't try to reinvent the wheel, di ba? Hindi yung nag-i-introduce sila ng ibang style. Kasi mahirap talaga yung halimbawa, galing ka rin sa ibang network marketing company. They have their own system. It's hard to transition to LifeVantage, di ba? Kasi meron ka na nakasanayan. But really, you have to follow what our company system is. So, as I mentioned, ito yung prospecting, no? You have to be successful in prospecting kasi dun talaga yung base ng ating business. So, you have to have the motivational interviewing. As G said, it's all about them. You have to get to know them and let them know that you care, no? And you tell your story. Ito, dapat talaga from the heart when you tell your story. But you have to tell it with energy kung bakit excited ka. Why are you excited that you're here in LifeVantage? Right? Kung may sakit ka at masama ang pakiramdam mo, don't use that time, no? Do something for yourself so you can have the energy to share with your prospect. Kasi kung wala kang lakas, how can you share, right? How can you share the excitement? Yeah. And then you have to be a good inviter. Ito, tinuturuan naman namin sa inyo na you have to know their pains first before you can even invite them to watch the video. And you have to be with them when they are watching the video. And then you have to be good at three-way calls, as G mentioned. You have to edify your prospects with your mentor. Why did you choose them, right? Sasabihin mo, naisip ko siya kasi alam ko marami siyang concerns about the health And I'm sure she would appreciate having an extra income. Tapos i-edify mo naman yung mentor mo to your prospect. So yung prospect, maisip niya, oh, I wanna listen to this mentor. Kasi na-edify mo siya, di ba? And then let them talk. Just listen and take notes and learn from your mentor. Nung umpisa, I was butting in, no? Lagi ako nakikisama. Pero hindi dapat eh. You have to listen to your mentor, talk to your prospect, and learn from your mentor.
So, invite, right? Remember that it's not always what you say, but it's how you say it. Ito ang pinaka, I think ito yung, nung bago ako, I would text Beth, meron akong kaibigan, ganyan-ganyan. It's very hard to, how do you introduce it? Kasi ayaw mong, you don't want to make it sound like you're selling something. So you're going to have to learn this 7% knowledge, right? And then 38%, yung tone ng voice ninyo, 55% is body language. It is an art. Kaya meron kami dito sa Amerika na ina-attend namin na Success Mastery. Mga elites ito, they dedicate their time to train you. They will tell you all the mistakes they made when they started and how they became successful, how they changed their method, how they start talking to people, okay? Remember, you are the messenger, not the message. Afraid of getting rejected, allow your fears to fear you. Yung lecture na hindi ko makalimutan, and I still remember it to this day, Taylor Worry is the son of Eric Worry, and for some of you, you may already know Eric Worry. He's a great trainer when it comes to network marketing. Ang sabi ni Taylor Worry, when Kai invited him to one of our trainings, get used to 100 no's. Get used to 100 no's. So allow your fears to fear you. What will happen when you get rejected? You won't get sick. You won't die. You will still live. You won't become ugly. You won't become poor. And what else? You will become rich. So get used to 100 no's.
Okay. So ito yung mga sample invites na ginawa ni Kai, no? Some are, depende kung sino yung prospects nyo, syempre, di ba? So, i-tweak nyo na lang to kung paano nyo kakausapin yung prospects nyo. Like, would you like to make more money this year than last? Okay? That works for others na talagang kilala mo, alam mong kailangan niyang kumita, no? I'm working on a huge project with a very successful... ikaw na lang kasi ikaw talaga masakit. I'm working on a huge project with a very successful successful entrepreneur. And we're looking for people who want to retire in the next 5 years. Are you one of them? Okay? So, pwede mo sabihin to para hindi mo masabi kung ano yan, no? Parang sinasabi mo lang, meron akong project, meron akong gustong gawin ng malaking project, lalo na sa Philippines, with a very successful entrepreneur. Gusto mo bang sumali? Di ba? Gusto mo ba sumali? Do you want to retire in the next 5 years? So, alam mo yung mga taong ito, yung mga laging pagod sa trabaho. Di ba? Yung laging, kailan kaya ako magre-retire? Yung mga ganon yung mga sinasabi. Ito yung pwede mong sabihin sa kanila. And also, I have a great idea I want to run by you. Yan yung mga parang very vague, no? Parang tatanungin nila, what is it? So, sasabihin mo lang parati, kasi yung mga tao lagi nagtatanong, what is it? Anong gusto mo i-share sa akin? Diba? Especially mga Pilipino, lagi natatakot eh, parang bebentahan mo lagi, diba? So, you always say, it's 90% visual. You gotta see it and hear it the way I did. So, sasabihin mo, are you free today or tomorrow? Pag tinatanong ka pa rin, what is it? Or are you free now? I can share it with you now. Right? Para hindi na sila mag-isip, ano ba tong tinatanong nito sa akin? Pero, of course, all these things, itong mga sample invites na to, ano lang yan, example lang yan. the best invite is coming from the heart. Kung ano talaga yung tingin mong kailangan ng kaibigan mo. Kasi kung hindi mo alam, you don't really know that person well, parang mahirap mag-imbita, di ba? Kailangan natural eh. Kailangan natural talaga. But the more invites that you do, magkakamali ka in the beginning, but the more invites that you do, I promise you, you will get better. And then, mas magiging successful yung invite nyo later on. Pero pag nag-umpisa ka sa natatakot ka, you will not even invite people. Hindi mag-move yung business mo. So you tell your story. Isang invitation din to is how you tell your story, no? So ito ang dapat matutunan natin. Even in presenting a business presentation, no? We always start with telling our story. So yung name mo, yung personal information mo, your career background, ano bang ginagawa mo currently. Usually, nagtatrabaho ka or may business ka. And what do you like and what do you not like about your current situation? Ito yung second part of your story. And then, how and when did you find the solution to the problem? Paano ka na-involve sa LifeVantage? So, kukwento ko na sinabihan ako ng friend ko na may health issues, gano'n. Tapos nakita ko na pwede siyang makatulong sa akin, gano'n. So, yun yung third part. And then the fourth part is, why are you excited? How excited are you now that you are involved in LifeVantage? So, these four parts, you really have to write it down. Nung nag-uumpisa kami, pinasulat kami ni Kai. Write your story and send it to me. Dapat talaga pag may bago kayong distributor, you have to tell them, give me your 4 parts of your story. And then let's limit it to 3 minutes kapag nag-share tayo. Kasi when they tell their story, malalaman mo why they are in the business. Then you know, you can set the expectations. Ilang oras ang kaya nitong ibigay sa business na to. And ano ang why na nagda-drive sa kanya to move, right? So, importante talaga yung story. And it has to be non-negotiable. It has to be the one that makes you move sa business nito. So, when we are presenting, as I mentioned, maybe 2 to 3 minutes of our story, and then you share yung trends, kung ano nangyayari ngayon sa mundo, di ba? Why people are investing their time into getting healthy, but still getting sick, di ba? We have a solution for that. And then, our company is publicly traded. We're trading in NASDAQ. We are pioneering the Philippines. And we are still at the pioneering stage with only 100,000 distributors worldwide. Then we have the best product, a very unique product na walang makakagaya because we have 9 patents until 2031. And then we have the best timing, right? Mag-umpisa pa lang tayo sa Philippines. So this is the best time to join, right? And we have the compensation plan that is very generous talaga. Then we have to show them how they are getting paid. When you share this to 25 or more presentations per month, or as many as you want, you'll find success in this business. Go, G.
Okay, so follow up. This space is where most people get stuck. And it's true. Dito kayo, naku, paano ako magpa-follow up ng mga prospect ko. So, stay in control of your business, no? Kailangan, pag kinontak nyo sila, you have to have a plan. Pag sinabi lang, Wednesday, I just need about 30 minutes of your time on Wednesday. You have to have a follow-up to make sure, because I have experienced this. They can cancel you in the last minute.
Mm-hmm.
Your third party is ready. You've got everything you need. The Zoom, the invite, and then last minute, kakancel sila. So you have to stay in control. 24 to 48 hours. Never leave a meeting without setting up the next follow-up meeting. A lot of times yung presentation natin, medyo mahaba, lalo na pag inumpisahan natin ang product, no? And of course, we have to explain the science. Now, if they are interested on the business side, that's another set. So, bago nyo i-end yung presentation na yon. So, Rhona, when can we meet again? How about, are you free on Saturday? Mag-suggest na kayo kagad. We only need 30 minutes of your time. Make sure that you're always the one in control. Don't leave it up to them. Kasi pag sila, baka kasi busy ako ng Sabado eh. That's what's gonna happen. There's gonna be excuses. So, you have to remember, you have to stay in control. And this is the statistics of follow-up. 44% give up after the first no. 22 give up after the second. 14 give up after the third. And 12% give up after the fourth. This tells you that 92% of people give up before the fifth time. Only 8% ask for the fifth time. However, 80% of prospects says no on the fourth time before saying yes. Generally, 80% of the people who will join us join with those 8% who continue to follow up over the course of time more than 5 times. So, kaya nga sinabi nila na huwag kayong madi-discourage. Sige lang, follow up. And one thing I have seen sa team namin ni Beth, because Millet and Ate Millet and Rhona has been with the company longer. Meron silang mga prospect noon when they started na approach nila, and now they're coming back. So many times inisip mo lang 2 to 3 years ago, nako parang hindi nila ako pinansin. All of a sudden kausap mo sila, are you still doing LifeVantage? Ngayon yung need. There's always that timing also, that timing aspect.
There's
and
always
I've seen it happen. Yes, I've seen
That's
it with
true.
Rhona. I've seen it with Ate Millet, and I've seen it with Beth.
That's true. Everyone has a timing. Kaya when they say no for now, treat it as a no for now. Kasi the need might not be now, but later. So whenever I get a no, I would end it like, can I get back to you in 6 months? Because they're always gonna say yes, of course, right? Bakit naman hindi? But check back on you in 6 months and let you know how I'm doing with my business. Kasi you won't know what condition they are in after 6 months, di ba? Baka at that time may need na sila. So everyone has their own timing. So before you leave the presentation, when you present to your prospect, you have to resolve concerns and you have to try to close. Ito ang hindi ko alam dati. I leave it to the next call. Iniiwan ko na, sige, sa next call ko na siya i-close. Pero dapat, every time you talk to that person, whether it's the first, second, or third time nakausap mo siya, you always resolve concerns. What else do you need to know? Anong kailangan mo? What level are you in right now? Do you want to be a distributor, or do you want to be a customer? Or anong level of interest mo for now? From 0 to not interested at all to 10, I'm ready to sign up. Kasi if you don't ask that, walang closing, di ba? Parang nag-present ka and then, ano yun? Malilive sa area yung kausap mo, di ba?
Oo.
Anong dapat kong gawin? So you have to lead that to i-lead mo to action yung prospect mo.
Oo.
So you have to resolve. Usually ito yung mga tanong mga tao, what's in it for me? That's why this is the time that you can also ask, if you're free this time, I can share you the business. No? Kasi malalaman nila what's in it for me. Bukod dun sa health, of course, yun ang una mong i-share. Yung what's in it for me, kung paano ba sila kikita dito. And can I do this? Sabihin mo, of course you can do this. You just set aside a time, a sacred time for your business, right? Even if you have a full-time job, do this part-time, but yours part-time. Do this every day and it will become natural. Actually, in the beginning talagang hindi ko ginagawa to. I started with a lot of fire, ang dami kong kinakausap, and then life happens. Pero talagang ganon eh. You have to build your belief. That's why i-share ko mamaya how you can build your belief, no? So can I do this? I-share mo yung ginagawa mo. Kasi pag hindi mo sinabi kung paano mo ginagawa, hindi naman lalaman that they can do this also, right? Kasi parang punong-puno na ako, punong-puno na yung schedule ko, but It doesn't matter if you set aside a sacred time for this, you can do this. And is it worth it? Of course, it's so worth it. You just look at the people who did it and became successful in it. It's so worth it because they got their time back. They got their money that they want to spend on things that are important to them. And they got good health, right? Of course, it's so worth it to join the company. Then how do you close, right? Yeah, so ito nga, did we answer all the questions? Kailangan you prompt them for questions. Kasi kung wala silang tanong, how can you resolve their concerns, right? And this is what I said. How do you see yourself getting involved? Become a business builder or a consumer, right? And when they say, I want to try the product, usually, okay, let's talk about it next time. Don't do that. Go to your website and enroll them. If they're really truthful and if they really want to try the product, okay, let me sign you up now so I can set up your subscription, right? Right there. Don't wait for another time, right?
Yep.
So this is the event cycle. G, you can read
Okay,
it.
so promote events. Attend all events, top priority, non-negotiable. Okay? Itong mga events na to, the first time na nag-attend ako ng the real event is the global, and this is during the pandemic. I cannot believe how it would have been kung mismong nagpunta kami sa Utah. Dahil makikita nyo ang energy ng tao. Yung mga stories ng mga nag-umpisa na they had nothing and now they became elites. It's really, it will really pump you up. It really motivates you, give you an encouragement kasi yung stories talaga nandoon. So, pre-register for all events. Create your home meetings. Okay? Pag meron na kayong prospect, mag-home meeting na kayo. Don't forget, yung apply nyo, yung third party nyo, nandyan lagi. Guidance. Talk to your mentor. Don't say way too much. Kasi minsan yung sinabi nyo masyado, that's what's gonna make you fail, right? Listen to your mentor. They are the experts. Monthly local events, yung LifeVantage Academies, meron tayo niyan. And we have it virtual and we can also attend. Katulad ko, meron dito sa Orlando. I'm about an hour and a half away or maybe less than an hour and a half. I can go there. Quarterly events. We have the Elite Academies. A lot of the speakers, if not all the speakers, are elites. These are people that have been in the business for more than 10 years. You will find out why they are still in the business, why they became multimillionaires. They will give you so many tips. Annual events, global convention. This is really, really good. I really want to be there next time in person. Weekly Zoom training webinars. Subscribe and listen to Pro Audio's top LV leaders. This is the only company that will provide you so many trainings na hindi na kayo yung naghahanap. Yung mga nakita ko na hindi ko alam na network marketing pala sila. Sila lang mag-isa. Wala silang kasama. But with LifeVantage, you always have your mentor. You always have an elite that's going to be there. You will find a third party no matter what. It is always a teamwork. Hindi kayo mag-isa.
Right. So the importance of events. Hopefully, mag-start na talaga ng events sa Philippines, no? So you'll see what we are saying. Kasi iba talaga pag nandun kayo sa event. And if you attend the event, especially with a guest, lalaki talaga yung business nyo. So when you miss an event, this is the statistics, no? There's a 2-year setback. And I did this, no? Nag-miss na ako ng event and I know what it can do. Mawawala yung fire nyo. So attending an event is really for yourself, to invest in yourself kasi sometimes when you don't listen to the people who are successful in this business, nawawalan kayo ng vision eh. You lose track of why you joined in the first place. So ito talaga yung fire. that keeps you going, no? To fuel yourself. So, yung upcoming events, usually nasa Big Blue calendar yan. So, bear in mind, hindi lang tayo open sa Philippines, no? We're open in 26 countries. So, there are events going on everywhere. If you just go to Big Blue calendar, there should be events there. Sa ngayon, sigurado mga Zoom yun. Pero sa iba, it's live, no? May mga LifeVantage Academy sa Texas. So, you can check all the events in Big Blue calendar and just check the people. Sa US, maraming events dito na live na eh. So, you can send your prospects there. And don't worry about sending your prospects there kasi hindi naman sila magsa-sign up ng tao na alam nilang hindi nila guest. You just inform the host, usually nandyan yung host sa Big Blue calendar, that you have a guest coming, and then they will be able to entertain your guest there. So let's not lose track of the incentive trip, no, sa Croatia. Sasabihin ko lang para mag-enroll pa rin kayo na mag-enroll ng mga distributors and prospects because every point counts to this Croatia trip and incentive trip Pro 5 Summit. So if you have, this is all incentive trips by the company na pwede nating ma-avail, no? And alam ko pag nakapunta tayo sa mga ganyan, our belief in the company, our belief in our products, mag-multiply talaga when we attend these incentive trips. So try to qualify, no? And be a Pro 5 by November and by December of 2021.
Actually, mas madaling mag-qualify diyan sa Pilipinas. Mas mabilis kayong makakuha ng points kaysa dito sa amin sa Amerika.
Oh.
Mas maganda
Kasi
incentives niyo.
Mas marami talaga incentives.
Oo, mas maganda.
So we are on the third pillar na, no? Core habits. Core habits of effective leaders. So be a product of the product. Of course, you have to use the products, no? How can you share if you don't use the products? Kailangan inumin nyo talaga yung ProTandem so you'll know what benefits it does to your body, no? And increase your PV every month. That means increasing your own personal purchase and increasing your preferred customers. Kung talagang may belief kayo sa product natin, why would you keep it to yourself? You have to share it with a lot of people. And then you invest in yourself, you acquire knowledge, you master skills. Every time I do this, no? Every time we train, we're not the perfect trainers, no? Nag-umpisa pa lang kami ni Gigi dito. But we are always trying to learn from others. Nagbabasa kami, nakikinig ako ng mga YouTube, nakikinig ako ng mga LifeVantage apps, ng mga training sa LifeVantage, so that I will learn how to present. I will learn how to share whatever is good to share kasi alam nga namang masayangin ko yung panahon nyo, di ba? So you have to invest time to acquire knowledge, not just the company na LifeVantage and the products that we have, but also acquire knowledge sa industry, sa network marketing industry kasi iba to eh. Hindi lahat ng tao network marketer, no? May mga ibang network marketer na dati, pero majority sa LifeVantage mga bagong network marketer. So we have to acquire that knowledge and be a team player. Kung may sinabi kang gagawin mo, you have to really do it, no? And you have to duplicate yourself. 5 presentations, 5 business partners with try to get 5 business partners, try to get 10 preferred customers, and then build it 3 levels deep, no? I'll show you the diagram later para talagang maging malaki yung business natin. And then this is the 15 or more presentations per month. Kasi this is how we practice the skills, no? To present. Sabi nga nila, kung sino yung nagpe-present sa harap, siya yung pinakamalaki yung kita. Diba? Sa umpisa talaga nakakakaba, ganyan. Pero ngayon pa hindi na kami kinakabahan masyado kasi ano ngayon kung nagkamali kami, di ba? Wala namang mangyayari sa amin. Wala namang mangyayari sa inyo. And every time you present this to a prospect, you know more than them. Kahit first day mo pa lang, you know more than them. So there's no wrong presentation talaga. Wala ka rin masasabing mali. But of course, you have to prepare. Hindi yung basta ka na lang magpe-present ng wala kang preparation. Preparation is the key to anything, right? And then you commit to the system. Never miss an event. Always plug in. Pag may mga pinapadala si Gigi, magaling magpadala yan ng mga sa messenger groups na think like a pro or trainings every week. Just plug in. Makinig ka lang. If you're doing something else, makinig ka lang kasi repetition is the key, no? Hindi pwedeng hindi na tayo matuto kasi sabihin mo, alam ko na lahat yan. Then we will never grow, right? We always listen to ito nga kaya nahanap ng mga distributors coachable kasi kung hindi sila coachable, then mahihirapan kayo. Mahihirapan kayo to work with that person. Gigi.
So core habits, take the right action, apply what you have learned. Those are the key things that we need to remember. The duplication success system. So what does it work? This is the formula, okay? A plus B equals C. So A, personal rate of exposure. So kayo muna yan, no? B, is your team's rate of exposure. So is your entire team exposed? And this is exposure means being out there, presenting, attending trainings, lahat yan. Those are all exposures. B is your team rates exposures, and then with that, you will have success. So I would rather get 1% of the effort of 100 people rather than 100% of my own effort. Paul Getty.
Ito yung sinasabi kong duplication, no? If you build 5 business builders and you have 10 preferred customers and you teach those business builders to do the same thing. So 3 levels deep niyan. What happens to that? Magiging ganyan, di ba? This will have a Pro 5 business. So that's what I'm trying to teach my team right now, to keep inviting and train the people who are really, yung makikita mo naman kung sino yung leader, yung may leadership potential, no? I-train mo talaga sila so that you can duplicate yourself. Maging ito, maging sila, tapos maging ito, maging ganun. Pag 3 levels deep yan, you'll have a Pro 5 income which is monthly average of 155,000 pesos sa Philippines. Malaking bagay yun. Pro 5 pa lang yun, no? And so, unlimited ang income ng LifeVantage. So we're down to the last pillar. We're almost 1 hour. Okay. So personal growth and leadership development. Go ahead, G.
So develop an entrepreneurial mindset, being a businesswoman or a businessman. Make a decision. When you make that decision, you commit and you take ownership. Overcome adversities. Yan lagi nating nai-encounter. There's always something. Build belief in everything you do. Basically, be confident. That's what they're saying to us. Have a budget for personal growth. So,
ito yung mga trainings, right?
oo, ayan. Oo. These are good resources if you want to purchase and read them. And some of you may already have read them. And of course, there's your mentors. You always reach out to your mentors. Sila yung expert eh. And then take action. Everything that you learned, you read, put it into action.
So there you go. Yan yung 4 pillars natin, no? Sa susunod, we'll discuss into more details yung mga gusto nyong malaman sa trainings na to because we are only doing this for everyone's success. Kasi hindi pa tayo pwedeng magkita-kita. We can only do this via Zoom. But everyone's welcome to step up and do the trainings with us. Kasi po, weekly to, so you can invite your, so hopefully we can be bigger, no? Yung mga bago nating distributors, we can always invite them here. So we can have a discussion kung anong kailangan yung malaman about the system, about LifeVantage, anything. So we're open to questions now. Otherwise, we'll end it here.